It's time, Lions. Welcome. I'm so glad to see everybody out there. Glad you're all here. Visitors and regular Lions alike. So we'll start, as we always do, with an invocation, and we'll ask our past district governor. No, yes, whatever, yeah. Past council chair too.
Yeah, that too.
Hal Palmer to lead it for us.
So that makes me the irregular one.
Yeah. Always a regular.
Yes, Heavenly Father, this group is just so wonderful. And as my grandson says, you guys really pick on each other. Yes, we do. And we would just ask your forgiveness, Lord, over any of those pick-ons that might offend somebody. And if somebody is offended, they should let somebody know about that. I would ask that you would bless this meeting and the next 10 days. Give us the strength, the power, the ability to make it through each day, serve this community, and build up our treasury so we can do all those good things we do in this community.
That's right.
And bless this food to our bodies. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Lion Hal. Pledge of Allegiance will be led today by Lion Harold Malone. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And a patriotic anthem by, who did I ask? Lion David Hammond. David, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
God
Bless America, land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. Thank you, Lions. Okay. That was a 10. Okay. Oh. Guest introduction, Lion Tamers. Who's new in the house today?
President Cheryl Lyons and guest. We do have a guest today. It's Joe Griffith, sitting up here in a hat. And he, stand up, Joe.
Hey, welcome, Joe.
He came in the door for a different reason other than seeing us. He was looking for a venue possibly to rent. And we shamelessly asked him to stay with us. So he works at Longview College, stage tech, lighting, all that stuff. So
Wow, excellent. Okay, welcome, Joe. All right, glad to have you today. Okay, let's have some fun. Happy Bucks.
Hello.
Are you by yourself back there?
Oh, no, I have Penny with me. Only this is really hot mic, so we're going to have to hold it way down here. So, where do I start? Oh, this. Oh, okay, wait.
I see a couple of dollars waving.
Okay, President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, isn't this a great place to meet, have our meetings?
Yeah.
Over the years, we've had different places like Monticello Hotel and the Convention Center. And a long time ago, we met in the Longview Elks Building. A lot of you don't know where that is. It's only a couple blocks from here. It was shut down many years ago for lack of maintenance on the building. And now there's a problem with this building. They're having a fundraiser to repair or replace the roof, somewhere around 50 grand. I would hate to see us have to move again, so I'm making a contribution to that project for $200.
Ooh.
So we give give that to Mr. Bradley over here.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Dwayne.
And the treasurer, of course, gets wherever he is.
Hiding food.
He's back here.
He'll be back here, I'm sure. Anyway, the receipt, and that, we get credit with Lions International for making donations. And the Eagles is a charitable organization. I printed out something here. I'm not real familiar with the Eagles, I'm not a member. But the Eagles donates more than $10 million a year to local communities, fundraisers, charities, and more. As part of his philosophy, FOE gives back 100% of money raised in the forms of grants. Fundraisers are conducted for 8 major charities, including kidney, heart, diabetes, cancer, spinal cord injury, Children's Fund, Memorial Foundation, and the Golden Eagle Fund. I would encourage our club to be in contact with the administration of the Eagles and see what's needed to keep this building going. I would hate to have to move. 50 grand's a lot of money. I don't know how much they've raised already, but we have done major things in the past, like buying the chug wagon, which was more than that. So anyway, there's my happy back.
All right. Thank you, Dwayne.
Thank you, Dwayne. Now we're going to sneak over to past district governor, Evan Patterson. Please stand. Thank you. Thank you. There's $1. I have a little business to do here with John Claypool. Oh, John, I gotta ask you, do you read the daily news? Do you do it on paper or digital? And do you ever play the jumble game, the daily jumble? So you've already played this game.
Did you win something? What's going on?
No, it just has to do with poker, and I know that you love poker games. So this one says there's 4 guys. You saw it. All right. Here's the slogan. Winning the pot with a royal flush was as good as it gets. Hands down is the answer. So I just wanted to be sure John knew about this game. Oh, my Lanta. Okay, now you're going to have to talk that one. As president sessions, please stand. Oh, Jiminy, she has a list. What are you taking out from Markel's? What's going on here?
I'm donating generously. I have $20.
Wow.
I missed a couple of weeks in case you guys didn't notice I was gone. Here's the things that happened in those 2 weeks. Our grandson Bryson graduated from Castle Rock High School. We had yes, great. And we had a family dinner at the new restaurant at A1A with the complete family for the first time in more years than I care to count. Then we got to fly to Iowa to spend time with our oldest daughter, husband, and granddaughter. And while we were there, Jim got a chance to go to the John Wayne Museum. He bought Keith a John Wayne cup because Keith is pretty much into John Wayne, and of course had to buy himself one. Then on our return flight, you can't get a direct flight, and Jim is like this bad luck karma charm when you have connecting flights. So we go from Des Moines to Chicago. We wait on the tarmac for 30 minutes. We get to the gate. Our plane's there. They block the doors and will not let us on. All of our luggage is on the plane. So we had to spend $500 for a hotel night with just a toothbrush that we got at the front desk.
Oh,
It
man.
was not fun. Then we got up early in the morning and flew away to Phoenix, and they came home. Then, that wasn't enough punishment, we decided to go car shopping. So we're looking at all these different kinds of cars, the Hondas, the Mazdas, and we really fell in love with this new red fire engine color that Mazda's making, as well as others. Jim told the guy how much he was willing to spend. The guy goes, I can't let it go for that much. So we went and looked at some other dealerships. Went back, and Jim kept going, that's not right. He goes on Car Guru or something like that. They were selling it less than what Jim was offering for online. Okay, now that was that fun. So we're working up again to do the car shopping trip because it's getting too hard to get in and out of my car. And then I'm excited about our Adopt a Road program, which I have not done before, and installation dinner on Friday. and I had a birthday while I was gone, and so Jim got me a new garden potter.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, that's the governor. Oh, we have another way. Before you start singing, gentlemen, it's Shannon's birthday, too.
Oh, today, Shannon?
Okay.
Today. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Cindy and Shannon. Happy birthday to you. Lovely, Lions, just lovely. Okay.
Are we done yet? Okay.
Thank God it stopped.
President Cheryl Bill Lyons, yes. Governor, informational dollar. I am 19 years cancer free.
Yes! Yay, Darlene!
Did you say 90 years?
19. You did say 19 and not 90, didn't you, darling? Yeah, okay.
President, Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests.
Last time you're going to be able to say that.
Okay. I'll carry on. I have a couple of happy bucks here. First one is for my nephew, Zach Claypool. Hopefully you got to see the article in the newspaper. For 16 years, this young man has taken care of the worst Kelso can throw at him in a classroom environment, and he is good with them, the best. And they finally recognize him for it, and I'm very happy for him.
Excellent.
And proud of him. That's my brother Joe's son, and I can't figure out why Zach is so good like that.
Did he get Teacher of the Year or something, or?
Pardon me?
Regional Teacher of the Year.
Thank you.
Regional Teacher of the Year, excellent.
Nice.
Auxiliary or something like a captain. My second happy dollar is every morning I step out on my patio. I look to the east, past our trees, and I am staggered by the glory of God's creation every morning. So that's really a happy thought. Looking forward to the installation banquet, and there's
Thank you. Okay. I'll bring down the article. Yes. I see, she says she should do one. Lion Karen, please stand up. It was on the table, I just saw it. Okay, yeah.
Cheryl, fellow Lion members and gals. I'm a happy dollar here. We took our granddaughter to the car show that we did the kettle corn with this weekend. It was so much fun. She had a great time. She's 14, and she just really wants to be a lion.
All right.
She wants to be a lion, really bad, doing what Nona and Papa are doing. So anyway, she's looking forward to helping us for the July.
All right.
Cool. Very cool.
Both would take up too much time. Let's go see Lion Palmer.
President Cheryl for the very last time, fellow Lions and guests. What a crazy weekend. Wanted to get, well, the very last time because we don't have a Tuesday meeting next week, and that's in July.
We'll be doing it next week anyway.
For the last
You'll
time.
be out by then.
She'll be immediate the next time we interact.
That's right.
Yeah.
You thought you were.
I'll be out to pasture.
You will join an elite group of men and women who have helped shape our community in ways that it can never be known.
Well said.
And we're thankful for the grace and aplomb that you have given to us. Yeah, so there you go. So Saturday, Yay, Cheryl! So let's get real here. Saturday was supposed to get down to the heaven thing. Friday had to walk way too much. Woke up Saturday morning, my leg was about the size, or my knee was about the size of Shannon's head, which is, I guess, is holding a lot of brains. This was holding up. I ended up sitting in the chair most all the day until we went to a wedding reception for wonderful friends Phil and Jody and the Elks, and it was just a lovely party. But past that, let's get on to the important things. This morning, I get a call from a certain orthotics place in town, at which point they informed me that the back brace that they ordered for me is still more than 2 weeks out. They don't have any idea how much it's going to cost. And when it gets here, it may have to be refitted. And I thought to myself, how could one business do such a poor job, week in, week out? They got my name right. That's the only thing they got right. So I call back. They don't even answer at the Longview office. They answer at the Astoria office. I got to tell the story. And the lady's like, I can see everything here. I can see everything. I was like, great. Why would somebody have ordered a back brace for me? She says, well, it shows here that you ordered a back brace and a knee brace. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. Really just a knee brace. Oh, so you don't need the back brace. In my mind, I'm saying, yeah, after I beat you all to pulp, I am going to need a back brace. No, I just need a knee brace. Well, Mr. Palmer, it's only going to be another 2 to 4 weeks.
You know, that can turn into a weapon if you really it's just silly. Anyway, may I get back? Past District Governor. Lion Markel.
Short timer, Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. First happy dollar. Yesterday, got to go up to the past district governor's lunch. Steve and Marilyn Patterson were there as well. I think we can all say we were very happy that we weren't going any farther north yesterday. They're doing all the construction up by Grand Mound, which is about 7 miles north of there. Yeah, it was not too bad until I got to the exit and everything backed up. By the time we left, it was probably 5 miles farther south. That was a really long backup up there. So, going north this week, do it. Mixed happy sad dollar, continuing the tradition we've had for the previous 3 years, because we have a dog that totally freaks out on fireworks. We're going to Cannon Beach for July 2nd to the 5th. So I won't be here to help much. I have signed up on the 1st for that. The third happy dollar, very happy to see Lion, or past Lion, I'm not even sure if he can continue, still alive, yes.
Still alive.
Kind of like Mike Netlin, you don't know how often he comes here, but great to see Bruce, haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah. Hi, Bruce.
And then I was reminded when Rick's lovely wife was speaking that we did have a tradition many years ago, and it'd be nice to pick up this tradition. And that tradition was when the outgoing president was leaving just a minute after midnight on June 30th, July 1st, they would phone call the incoming president and basically say, tag, you're it. So,
I'm not going to do that to you, Karen. I also ain't riding no greased pig.
we haven't done that for decades. So. Finally, quote of the week from H.G. Wells. We must not allow the clock and the calendar to blind us to the fact that each moment of life is a miracle and a mystery.
Amen.
Thank you, Lion.
That's right.
1, 2, 3. Past. Lion older than Bear's break.
Thank you.
I know that's right, give me more money.
President Cheryl. This is a happy dollar for the tremendous job you did for the club this year.
Thank you.
The second dollar, listening to little lady over there about her car buying deal. Like we said in the car business, trust me. And I'm glad to see my old buddy Clint here today.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to know why I call him Clint, see me after the meeting.
Yes, Lion Cindy, the only person I know who buys a car by color.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions, guests. I have one happy dollar. It's nice to be here today. And the other happy dollar I have is I'm looking forward to becoming a grease ball in a chuck wagon. Third and fourth, I'm working 2 6-hour shifts, one on the third.
Whoa.
Nice to be here, thank you.
Thank you for doing that. Past District Governor, I'm sorry, I didn't know you had a title. Did you forget mine?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I got a happy sad $5, but first I want to say I'm glad to see the guest here today. I'm sure he was absolutely thrilled with the rendition of Happy Birthday. The happy buck, yesterday morning I had cataract surgery on my left eye, and coming home I could tell the difference. Next week I'm going to have the other eye done, but then the downside, I got the feeling bad then, because I realized I'd be able to see Greg Firth better.
Maybe you looked in the mirror and saw the wrinkles.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I have a couple of happy bucks. Well, that is the first one's an information bug, but the second one is an information bug. So the first one is just we had a program last week from Steve warning about drug court, and we said the budget was $400,000 a year, but we lost a decimal. We calculated the savings. The jail costs for 120 people would be $4 million a year. So it's a really nice return on your dollar, or your $400,000. The other information buck I thought, punching in some yard signs for local candidates who's running for local office, happens to be Republican. And a couple people asked me, George, you're a long-term Democrat. How are you punching in a Republican sign? I said, well, tell you the truth, to be honest with you, I look beyond the label to the candidate. But to be more honest with you, I would use one of my favorite quotes from Groucho Marx. These are my principles. If you don't like them, I have others.
Hey, thank you, lovely tail twister twins. Fabulous President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. Cheryl, one of those dollars is for you. It's been a blessing this year to watch how you've infused seriousness with humor and insulting Greg Firth. That was really worth it all. So, we're getting a new fence at our house. So Saturday we took down the old one because the cedar is going to make nice kindling. I got to tell you, an hour into a 3-hour job, I was wiped out. So I was smart enough to get cleaned up and go down to heaven, helping every veteran in need, and saw the wonderful kettle corn group. Oh, they were just so gorgeous, yes. And was able to sit there and hear that Copies Today had done a special memorial for our father, Harold L. Palmer Sr., because they were honoring veterans, and that was really cool. Finish up the fence story. The last 2 nights, the elk and deer have ruined the grapes, the apple tree, and another apple tree, and I'm waiting for tonight, where all they've got left is her garden, and they just got to break down a little bit of fence to get to that one. It's frustrating, but looking forward to having a great 4th.
Thank you. Oh, my word. Paso Chair. Lion Chair Woodruff.
Thank you, Ted Twister. Outgoing President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, got a couple of happy dollars. First one is that my son Scott, he's my oldest son, and he's 57 yesterday, or Sunday rather. I played golf with him yesterday with his son, my grandson, who is now 26, or soon to be. And so at any rate, I play golf with them, and I've been playing with them forever, and these kids hit the ball about 8 times, my kids, so I never see them after they tee off. I see them on the green, and say, okay, well, here we are. Anyway, it was fun on the first drive. Scott's son, Cooper, outdrove him by about 20 yards. I said, John, you've got the whole lifetime to live with this now. That is true. So going up there, I had to, went up to Tumwater, so I had to fight the traffic, as you say. It wasn't that bad, really, I didn't think. Of course, I left about 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock or something like that, but my son, they both worked for the Department of Transportation, and they said, well, if you take exit 88, well, hell, if you took 88, you were almost through with it. So anyway, it wasn't it. The other happy dollar was something really good, but it's, I'm not sure what it is now. I guess it's because I'm in the program. Maybe I'll think of it.
Yeah, it'll come back. Okay. Soon to be past president.
I even have a happy dollar. It is a happy dollar too. It could have been a disaster dollar, but it turned out to be happy. Yesterday was a bit of a lazy day at home for me, so I got sleepy mid-afternoon, and so I lay down on the bed and decided to take a little nap. And just as I was drifting off to sleep, I remembered I had my glasses on, so I took them off. And because I was half asleep, instead of putting them on the nightstand where they belonged, I put them on the bed beside me. And then about an hour later, when I woke up, slid off the bed, I pushed off the glasses, and sure as shooting, when I stood up, I just smashed them all to shizzle. So, being the only pair I had, I've been lucky for years not having a backup pair, but I tried to super glue the frames and the lens back in, but I couldn't see what I was doing. It didn't work. So, went down to Fred Meyer and bought this pair of readers. Which is really good, because if I hadn't had these, I'd be winging it today, making all this stuff up on the agenda. So that turned out to be a pretty happy day. And I'll be getting new glasses, but in the meantime, these will serve me well. Okay.
Okay. Running down the line. Oh, Susie, President Gary Montero.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. I think you guys are wearing off on me because I'm just quickly trying to remember all 3 things that I wanted to say. One I know for sure is Happy Dollar just got back from Disneyland. Got to take Georgia to her first Disneyland trip, and we had a great time. All the kids and grandkids and my mom and sister and everyone went, so it was tons of fun. And then I'm thinking about what John Claypool was talking about. This morning I went out on my back deck, and we have a hummingbird feeder, so I watched the one hummingbird. Today I had like 10, and they would fly in the tree. It was the coolest thing. I just sat there and watched them for a while. And then my last happy dollar, I'm just kind of wondering if we should place bets, because our next meeting is in 2 weeks, and I'm curious how many people are going to call me President Cheryl.
Nobody.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah, I got 5. Yeah. I got 5.
We can do an over or under.
Yeah, we can go over there.
Oh, we're going to do an over-under. Okay, come on, Drew, we're not done.
Steve,
I know, I got to run back to Steve.
he's so short, we couldn't see him, that's why you didn't.
That's the problem. That's short.
Come on, Penny.
Please don't run. Thank you, lovely tail twisters. President Cheryl, here is a happy dollar for the young lady that has become quite a volunteer for us. And that's, her name is Kaylee.
Kaylee, yeah.
And she, what's her last name? Lopez. So Ann and I are going to chip in a couple of bucks, and if you want to do it, we have 1 apron left over at the shop. I'm going to buy that apron and give it to Kaylee. So if you have a couple of spare dollars you want to give to us, we'll buy that for her. She's really going to be quite a volunteer. She has
She's a high school junior. She already has 60-some hours of community service. And she's
Excellent.
going to be working for us all summer long. Yeah, thanks.
How much is the apron?
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, just a happy dollar for last Thursday for everybody that was able to come out for the second wetlands cleanup. It was an hour. So thank you again for all your hard work. And Kaylee,
6 hour
again,
lunch.
was there. She's going to be here for the 4th. She's going to be here for the fair. So we're excited about the teenagers helping us out.
We need a Leo's.
And returning to the back table, Lyman Pack. Oh,
Not again. No.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, oh, come on, it's going to be funny. I had 60 hours of community service when I was in high school, but it was court ordered. Well, it was court suggested. I was never arrested. It was just suggested. That's all.
Right.
The last one is, I would be totally remiss if I didn't make sure that the entire world didn't know or knew maybe what it is I'm trying to say. That everyone would know that the love of my life, this wonderful woman, Jerry met on Sunday, turned 55, and I'm pretty dang lucky that she puts up with me.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
Anybody else? Okay, all right. Lion, President, outgoing, soon to be left. Cheryl, it's all yours.
Okay, Terry, you are up.
Hey, here's the, please. There.
Rousing applause.
There we go.
Trying to keep them away.
It's always fun to see how many times we have to change the deal when we get speakers up here. When I get to be standing over here, it's pretty nice. I appreciate that. Anyway, certificates of appreciation. I've got one here that was dated April of 2023. Signed by Lloyd Williams, who was the president.
Where's Lloyd?
He's always out there. Oh, no, he's not.
You're not.
Anyway, but Mike Gatlin, you must have done something back then. We weren't doing the chuck wagon at that point. So come on up here, man. I think it was reading, and some kids were sitting in your lap, and you read at the school deal for me. You did a good job. So there you go, Mike. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, you might as well stay up here. I've got one dated July of 2023. This is Cheryl, and it's for Mike Gatlin for sliding out of the new chuck wagon. Thank you very much. Hey, you might get another one next year if you show up.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm going to get an opportunity here.
Yeah, sure will. Okay, that's a couple of old ones. I've got another one in here that's been forever too, but it isn't for Mike. That was the other happy dollar. It was nice to see Mike here again, and Dan Twist and Bruce, that hadn't been around for a while. Anyway, Rookie Line of the Month. Gal that has jumped in there and helped an awful lot, and I think Bob is pretty happy she's helping him too. For Penny Piper, Rookie Line.
Yes.
Anything to make Penny walk a little bit further up here and
It's Hey Benny.
stuff like that.
I run, but you know, I can't.
Go ahead, Hey Benny.
Do I have to come around there?
No, you
Don't trip on the cord.
don't trip on the
No.
You want, I guess you mentioned
I
it.
appreciate it. I'm gonna pretend I like you.
There, thank you. Unsung Line of the Month is not here today. She's a big reason that we probably sing Happy Birthday so badly. Isla Huster, for all she does in trying to bring out some spirit into this club. So for that, we have Unsung Line of the Month.
She's not here, but I'm going to take a picture of her and send it to her.
Next of all, we have a couple of Lion of the Months, co-Lion of the Months. This one helped set up the training sessions that we had last month and stuff. So Hal Palmer, what? They said that you were responsible for it.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, sir. There, let me be here. I'll just, you gonna kiss me on the cheek this time?
Yeah.
Just photo bomb us.
Thank you, Al. And the other co-line of the month is a gal that she gets asked to do a heck of a lot for this club, and she gladly does it for some strange reason. At any rate, we really enjoy having her. Her only shortcoming she has is her husband. So Marilyn Patterson. This was for the garden that you helped clean up and stuff, and also the reading program.
And the wetland.
Like I say, she does everything. So thank you very much. It's a pleasure. I'm through.
That's it?
Period.
Okay, let's move on then to a few announcements.
Thank you, I appreciate you doing that.
Don't forget, we have a board meeting in a couple of days. Are you excited yet? Yeah. 8 o'clock, Thursday morning, Cascade Title as always. Board members, please be there. Others welcome to attend. Cindy, what do you got for us?
Which Cindy?
Oh, I'm sorry, Cindy Sessions.
Thank you.
We have two Cindys.
I'm proud to hand the mic over, and she's looking at me like, you're in the headlights. Oh, Cindy. Sorry.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I have a couple of announcements. One on our Adopt a Road program that we're meeting on Thursday at 9:15. The address has changed. Evidently, the park and ride that's on Coal Creek is not available. So we're going to be meeting at 5815 Ocean Beach Highway, which is the other park and ride right before Coal Creek Road.
Yep.
And we have our installation dinner Friday night, 5:30 at the Moose. Be there. Everybody has prepaid, so we're good to go.
Okay, excellent, all right. As has already been mentioned, we will not be meeting here on July 2nd. Yeah, because we will be at the lake, won't we? That's right. Okay.
Everybody sign up.
Also,
Sign up so it'll open it.
I think we had Katie wanted to say something.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say, Katie.
Yeah.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, there are a lot of sign-ups out, and I need everybody's names on them, please and thank you, especially mine, because I don't want to do it from
Okay.
Good job.
Short and sweet, thanks, Katie. Okay, yes, as we all remember, our big week is coming up. I looked at the sign-up forms, and there are still way too many empty slots there. We need volunteers now. Too many cobwebs in that sign-up form. Please sign up and help out wherever and whenever you can. Darlene?
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, if anybody's having trouble signing up, Jane says go ahead and call her. She put her cell number on there, so if you're having problems signing up for a shift, call her and she'll get you in.
Okay. And Steve, did you have anything you wanted to share about your contribution?
We took what was online and put it all on paper, so it's all over here.
So no excuses. You can't get out of here today without putting your name on a line somewhere.
Session itself and the outside sale.
Okay. And Bob Piper, time for your pitch.
Pitch?
Pitch.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions, yes. Yeah, I've got 50 cases of hamburgers, I don't know, 40-some, 3 gallons of ice cream, hitting $3,000 worth of soda pop delivered tomorrow. So I need some bodies there to help me get rid of this through the 4th of July. So Yeah.
Please take a look at the sign-up forms, and even if if you can only even give a couple, 3 hours, whatever you've got, please.
Yeah, I've got everything there to give you something to do. So, and the weather actually looks really good so far. We're going to be in the mid-70s or so.
Yeah, and who could pass up the chance to get a Pioneer burger?
Yeah.
Okay.
And thank you.
Okay. Tamers, Sunshine Report. I know you got some cards back there. I saw them earlier.
President Cheryl Lyman. Yes, we have some cards back here. Patty Krazunas, she is at Frontier. She's at Frontier. She fell a couple weeks ago and has a couple fractures in her pelvis. So she is at Frontier, room 208. That is Patty Krazunas. John's wife.
John K.
And we've got a card from Ron Stopler. He has been, sounds like he's been a little housebound lately, not driving, not feeling real well, and not coming to meetings. So, and I know that he likes to get phone calls. And Keith, for your wife, who is recovering from surgery, and she's doing really well with rehab, and I know that you missed some visits, so we're thinking about you guys.
Thank you, Lion Ann. Excellent. Okay. I brought the big box of goodies back today, but...
President Cheryl?
Oh, sorry.
One more thing. Thanks to the generosity of several Lions, we have enough money to purchase the apron that we want for Kaylee.
Oh, cool. All right.
Thank you all.
She'll be surprised. She'll wear it with pride. Okay. All right. As I was saying, the box of goodies is here, but there's nobody here but one that hasn't already received a goodie this year, so we'll do the one. Okay, and this one is, did you know that Mike Getlin missed a great career in music by just a couple beats? When he was a little younger, okay, a lot younger, he had plans to become a studio musician, he told me, as a percussionist, not simply a drummer. You know what a percussionist is, yes? One who drums because hitting people with sticks is frowned upon. And Mike was very good at it. The drumming, that is. So here is a little sign, Mike, to hang above your drum kit to remember the days when you were drumming lots more often, but still do it once in a while, I hear. It says, never underestimate an old man with a drum set.
There you go. Believe it or not, that looks exactly like my drum set.
And
you also look like the old man. So what
the only other one I'm pulling out today is this big Butterfinger. And it's for me, myself. Because there's probably nobody in this club who's a bigger klutz than me. Big Butterfingers Coast, that's my stage name. Thank you all for putting up with my faux pas, faults, and flaws trying to do president in this year. Yet you still, all of you, made me feel like $1 million every week. I'm proud to serve with you, fellow Lions. Yeah, I'm blushing. Okay, being as this is my last day up here, I've got a little bit more recognizing to do. When we have our annual new presidents and other officers installation dinner at the end of this week, at least one of the recognees isn't going to be anywhere around.
Yeah.
So we are going to do this today. You know, I don't much care for receiving awards or recognitions, but I love to give them. So here are a few for some very deserving Lions. This first one is called the Ace of Initiative Award. And it says, in appreciation for meeting new challenges and going the extra mile. This person has always been here this year, always willing to say sure when asked to take on a task, to help out in some way whether it's just a little errand or some big complex project requiring lots of moving parts. And then going the extra mile, doing the work to expand the task, the idea, or the project to make it even better. This line supports not just me, but all of you too, and gives 100% in every activity. Efforts that have contributed so much to making this club one of the best, most active groups of Lions in the Lower Columbia region. I'm so glad this woman is my Lion sister and my friend. Ann Camarda, please come here and give this richly deserved recognition for all that you have done this year. Ace of Initiative, Ann Camarda. They're probably hang around because somebody will probably want to take a picture when I'm done. The next one is called the Beyond the Call of Duty Award. And it says, in appreciation of your dedication and exceptional commitment to club success. Now, some dynamic Lion leaders, once they've served an entire district of Lions, relax into retirement, live out the rest of their Lions' lives and their experiences in genteel servitude or quiet reflection. Not this couple. Because serving is just what they do. No matter if it's planning and preparing a presentation, mentoring and guiding, or jumping in to lend hands-on hard physical work. You can count on them to participate in every activity and effort that we initiate. And you will notice I said couple, because when you want to present a Beyond the Call of Duty award, how can you separate the stellar team of Steve and Marilyn Patterson? Beyond the Call of Duty, that's Steve and Marilyn Patterson. Y'all need to stand up. Stand up, Steve.
I'll get a picture. You guys, I'll get a picture of the group afterwards, because I didn't get one, so.
Those first two are two that I made up myself. This last one, I did not make up myself. I was asked some time back to find someone to whom I could present a President's Award. Get it? No. They said, make it someone who's helped me the most during the past year. It says, in recognition of outstanding service to your club and community. And this one is easy. This person came to mind immediately. Not because I've known him for 100 years, although it seems like I have, but because he has spent this last one giving me gentle advice, filling me in on backstory and details when I needed them, advising me of procedure, telling me not only what, but the why of how we do things. Just generally doing a lot to keep me on track. There are others who've done that for me too, and you know who you are. But this man always comes through for me when it counts. Pat Palmer, you've always had my six, and I appreciate you more than I can say. Please come and accept this well-deserved award. Sorry to make you walk so far.
Oh, brace yourself, Pat. The man of many graces.
all, you exemplary lions. You've made me look like I knew what I was doing. And you've helped Longview Pioneer Lions.
Yeah, in front of the flag.
You have all helped Longview Pioneer Lions rock this year.
Do you want to get in the middle of them, Cheryl?
Yeah, 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 she needs to be.
Let's get you in here.
Let's get you in there.
Here, I'll take it.
Whoops, I'm really squished. There we go.
Smile.
And
Okay, I'm going this way. Now, Rick, did you get us looking at you? All right. I don't need you looking at me. You got Steve. We're good.
Who's got my mic? Thank you all. And thank you all, Lions, for supporting this club and everything you do to make it wonderful. I've had a great time this year, and I hope that you all have had as much fun as I have. So, let's do some ticket drawings. It's the end of the month, so let's start with the end of the month ticket. The free lunch. And the name that I pulled out of the box today is Daniel Twist. So Dan, free lunch coming up. Okay. Or you can donate the equivalent of a free lunch to one of our programs if you. White Canes. He's gonna send his lunch money to White Canes. Very good. Excellent choice. So, ticket drawings. Blue ticket, 50-50 drawing. Who's got the joker? Number 934462. Cindy, the other Cindy. Excellent. Cindy Ward. Cindy picked the winner. Give it your best shot, girl. Oh. No. No cigar. Okay. Let's move on to the red ticket. The number is 760128. 760128. Penny Piper. Okay, Penny. Penny says, put it in the cancer pot. Okay. Cancer fund. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you very much, Penny. Does anybody else have anything for the good? Oh, Darlene? Oh, the desserts. True to form, all the way through the year. Couldn't let you down the last one. I forgot you again.
That's okay. President Cheryl for all the Lions. The winners for today are Karen Johnson and Terry Woodward.
What do you have back there?
Yeah, brownies and molasses cookies.
Ooh, okay, what a choice. All right. So, Lions, we come to the end of the day. We come to the end of the Lions year. And we come to the last joke I'm going to tell you. So, Greg and Mike are working at the shop, cleaning the wagon. When Mike, that would be Parker, looks back to Greg and he says, I'm really not in the mood to be doing this today. I'm getting out of here. Mike then climbs up into the rafters and hangs down from his knees. He swings back and forth, hollering, I'm a light bulb, I'm a light bulb. Hey Bob walks in and sees Mike up in the rafters and says, what the heck are you doing up there? I'm a light bulb, I'm a light bulb. After a moment, Bob decides that Mike is unwell. Okay, you're obviously ill. Go home, get some rest, and come back later. Okay, Mike says, and he climbs down and leaves. Greg starts to follow Mike out the door and is stopped by Bob. Hey, where are you going? Bob asks. Well, Greg replies, you don't expect me to work here in the dark, do you? So, if you have signed up for a shift or two next week, try to stay out of the rafters and don't get caught in the dark. Have a great week, Lions, and I'll see many of you at dinner on Friday and on the lake bank in about a week.